Yomi Prince at Yomi Farms.
Hey everyone, this is Yomi Prince, and of course, it's Yomi Prince TV, and it's also Forgive and Forget our page. And of course, today I will be telling us 5 questions you need to ask your children before they return back to school. All right, don't say I didn't tell you. If you are not thinking about it today, you're going to know those key 5 questions you must ask them. All right, it's going to help you know how their holiday, how it went, and what happened, and know how to help them. All right. Now, the number one question that you're going to be asking them is, did you enjoy your holiday? And wait for them to answer. Why are you asking this? Maybe some of them may really have 1 or 2 experiences during the time and they wanted to talk about it. Okay, but they just feel, no, maybe nobody cares, no need of me talking about it. But you asking that question, boom, they're going to open it all up, and it's going to bond you with them, so that when they say those things they don't like, it will enable you to guide them. Okay, answer their question here and there, and tell them why what is troubling them shouldn't trouble them, and correct them, and so that they are returning back to school psychologically sound. This is very key. You must ask them, how did you enjoy your holiday? And let them be the judge of that. Okay, they're going to tell you this, they're going to tell you XYZ thing that happened. If they tell you amazing, awesome, good. If they didn't tell you, they are coming from the negative part, then you are going to be an objection handler. Okay, you're going to handle the objection so that their mindset will be clear returning back to school. Good. Now, the second question you're going to be asking them is, did you make any new friends I'm not aware of? Allow them to answer that. Okay, now they're going to tell you, okay, I met this new guy in the neighborhood, I met that guy in social media, this one, that one, depending on your children. If they are using a phone already, you need to ask that question, and you need to know why you're asking, so that you need to know the friends they've made that you're not aware of, so that you can scrutinize and advise them. All right, try as much as possible not to scream when they tell you, and you find out that maybe the guy is not good enough or the girl is not good enough. All right, remember, this is just friends. Okay, you just made a new friend, nothing, no strings attached, but still don't scream. A lot of parents are guilty of that. They scream, they shout. Then why would you go and mingle with that kind of person? Don't you know this? Don't you know that? Please don't scream, don't shout. If you do, next time you ask them, they're not going to. They will be seeing the screaming and the shouting, and they will not tell you anything. Don't shout. All right, don't shout. Okay, just calmly listen, and in a smart way, try to tell them why you don't think this new friend is going to be good for them. Okay, so that they don't get it all twisted. Good. I hope you got that right. Now, number 3 is, if is a girl, you ask her, did anybody make advances at you? All right, that I'm not aware of, like asking you out for friendship, relationship. At this level, you must be very, very subtle. You must be very kind with your words. All right, you must make her sense no danger. If she senses any danger at all, your guess is as good as mine. She's not going to tell. She's not going to spill the bean. All right, just make sure that you're tender. Just make sure that you're calm. Make sure she's sitting down. Make sure you can do that, in a way that she will not sense that you're going to shout. Once she senses that you're going to shout, she's not going to tell you anything. All right. And now, guess what? Boom, she opens up. Typical African woman, typical African mother, typical African man. You start shouting, you start screaming. Don't do that. All right? Because once you do that, guess what? Next time you ask them, they are not going to answer you. They already know that your reaction will not be different from the last one, so they're not going to answer you. Now you're going to sit them down and let them know it's not as if it's not good to be in a relationship, but right about now, this is why you're not going to be doing this. This is why you're going to be concentrating more on your academics and the rest of it. Just find a way, all right, to make them see reason, and buy some time. Because definitely they're going to have someone tomorrow in their life. But you're trying to buy some time because they're still returning back to high school or college, and it's not good enough for them at the stage they are in, okay? But don't shout, don't scream. You looking at me right now, you want to scream, you want to shout. Don't do that, all right? Disappoint yourself for once. Don't be a typical African man. Don't beat her. Don't scold her. Advise. Hold your ears, please, as I tell you to advise. Just hold your ears. Advise. All right? This is the only when she can tell you more to come. All right? Now, what if it's a boy? All right, this time around, let the fathers do that, okay? Or let the mothers do it in a funny way. Make them happy. Tell them things like, boy, what's up? Big man, you know, this one you're like this. Okay, come, let's come and gist mommy, come and gist daddy. Did you get any, any nice girl this holiday? All right, it must be in a funny way. You must make it in a funny way so that the boy will open up. All right, and he's opening up. He's gonna be like, my daddy knows what's up, my mommy knows what's up, so no need. And when he opens up and you're like, whoa, why would that happen? And maybe you found out the type of girl, you know the girl already that she's not good enough for him. Even though the girl is older than him, don't shout, don't scream. Don't say, don't you know the girl is older than you? You don't you know? In fact, I'm going to warn her. She should not be found anywhere close to you. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Can you hear yourself? Immediately you just do that. You know what you've done? You just cocked the gun, shoot yourself on the leg. Your son is going to go after her. No two ways about that. Please don't scream, all right? You have to do it in a smart way. You have to talk to him. You have to make him see that this is not the right time. Okay? All right? And also let him know that you're here for him. All right? That if I see the one that is okay for you, I'll tell you. But you see, trust me, this is not good enough for you. But if you I'm telling you now, I'm not forcing you. I'm not shouting. I'm not screaming. You're my friend. Even though I'm your mom, even though I'm your dad, but I love you, and I want the best for you. You see, this is not good for you now. I think you should give it some time, like 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, so that you can face your studies for now. Okay, find the right words to say, so that he can digest it with love. Not when you scream and shout and scold. You're going to make him go haywire. All right? That's number 3. Now, number 4 thing the fourth question you're going to ask is, are you excited to go back to school? Boom. Most times when those children are returning back to school, they are not excited to go back at all. All right? Maybe they are not excited because they're going to meet one auntie that has been giving them wahala all those while, or they are leaving their PlayStation 5 behind, whatever the reason is, or they are leaving one thing or the other. There's a particular food you used to make that is making them go haywire. All right, they're going to spill it out. Some of them will tell you, okay, yeah, good, I'm excited to go back to school. I want to meet my friends. I want to see them. I can't wait to see them. Good. At this level, you're good. But some of them can tell you, Mom, I don't want to go back to school. I don't want to. And at the end of the day, you find out why they don't want to go back to school. Okay, what then do you do? You're going to take your time and shift their mindset off home to school, and let them know why their school is more important. Let them equally know that they're going to come back again to the same thing, but now that there's time for everything. That is the time for school. And you must do that lovingly, you must do that friendly, you must not shout, you must not scold. Okay? Good. And the last question you need to ask them, so that you will now be able to know that you've done everything you're supposed to do before they return back to school, is, what are your academic targets? No, at this point in time, trust some businessmen. They don't have time for that. Some businesswomen don't have time for that. They don't even know this is very important. All right? This is one question you must ask your children before they return back to school. Ask them, what are your academic targets? Some of them, even if they are taking first positions with 75 average, or 75 of average or whatever, it's important they can still take the same position with 95% average. All right, is a target. Now, some may be finding mathematics very, very difficult, and their target will be to hit mathematics this time around. All right, so make sure you ask them what's their academic target, so that you can advise them. And don't just advise them, don't just encourage them. pin down something for them. Tell them, look, if you take that first position with 95% average, I'm going to buy you a shoe. I'm going to buy you this. I'm going to buy you PS5. I'm going to take you on vacation. Tag something to their target so that by the time they get to school, when others are distracted, they will not be distracted because they know they have a target. They are running with their dad or their mom. All right? So amazing. Okay, that is it about the 5 questions you're going to ask your children before they return back to school. If you've not liked or shared this video, please do it now. All right? You're about to leave. You don't want to click that share button. Just try and share this video. All right? So that someone somewhere can learn. All right? Someone need it for their children. And you're going to be the architect to do that, make that happen. All right? All right. See you in the next video. Bye for now. This is Yomi Prince.
It is finished.